I thought I'd just try and get the bus moving, so I've dumped 5 litres of fuel in it and tried to turn it over. And I've got fuel coming out of the tank line, but it looks like the fuel pump isn't doing its thing. I'm not getting no feed to the carburetor. Probably end up changing the thing out, but I'm just going to check the filter that's behind this. Got a screw here. Well, it doesn't seem too bad. Bit of spray. Right, just giving that a little clean out with carb cleaner. I think I'm going to hook it all back up and give it one more try before I whip this pump out. That rear nut is quite difficult to get off, so I use the smallest ratchet in the world. So I've basically got fuel now. I've had the pump off and manually primed it with a couple of compressions from up underneath, and the pump's push rod actually looked okay. That was protruding and retracting fine while turning the engine by hand. So still another problem though. And that is a little bit of a schoolboy error on my part. So not only have I got the black negative wire from the module to the negative on the coil, but I also had the black wire that comes from the dash loom on the negative also, but that black wire is actually alive. So I think I've damaged the module, as I'm not getting any spark upon turning it over. So next step, I'm going to whip this out and put a points and condenser in for now, see if I can get it started that way. Go from there. I did try and static time it, but the light is constantly illuminated when doing so. So that is showing me that there's a fault there as well. Yeah, man. Just got the points sat in there loosely for now, and how annoying is that? I need a spaded connection. Right, got all that changed out, and hopefully it'll look promising. Oh, there we go. Static timed. Alright, let's take this off. I'm going to go up the front, see what we've got. So I'm getting no spark from this coil, changed it out for the Bosch blue one. I'm getting spark from the coil now, but I'm not getting anything at the distributor end. So I'm going to order a new rotor arm, because I'm currently using an old one that I had laying about. I'm going to order a new distributor cap, and hopefully going from there I should get some spark. Anyway, just got to keep on moving on, there's too much to do. So just drilling out the remains of the rivets for this panel, and as I mentioned before, I've got to repair a corner section on this side. So I'm just going to continue and grind this side out, take this panel out. The actual bottom of this side is a little bit worse off by the looks of it. Looks like it's been fillered over, so I'll have that out, see what we've got. Right, got the other side off now. A little bit of bubbling, a little bit of surface rust, as did the other side, but I'll treat that. Now, this matting on the inside feels like it's really absorbent. It's got, it feels really, it's not damp to touch, but it feels so heavy that it's absorbing something, all the wetness. But yeah, bottom edge repair, a bit more welding there. Some careful measuring I've got to do there. Don't want to make it too long. Add a little measure up and it works out just about 3 centimetres that I've got to replace on that bottom bit there. And I'm just going to repair a hole, just going to insert a new square piece in there and re-drill where necessary. Still yet to cut that little bit of rot out there, but all the other pieces have been made up. It's a thicker gauge than the original panel itself, so hopefully it doesn't give me any trouble when it comes to refitting it. Hopefully it has still got that bendability about it. Now I've repaired these panels, I'm having to just strip all the old paint off. It's doing that thing where it almost seems like it's going soft. It just leaves an imprint when you touch it. Either that or they've used household emulsion. This sliding door is taking a complete age to get done, so I've just got another coat of filler primer on it, and it's getting better. It's getting better, but it's so hard to do. It's got a natural twist in the door, and it's just so hard to get it straight. Well, that's my excuse anyway. Just clearing this door down a little bit now. It's nice and smooth, but I can see a little bit of rust just in the corner there underneath the rubber. I'll grab the rubber and the glass out anyway, just as a peace of mind, and it'll probably make for a better spray job at the end anyway. Looks okay, just a little bit of surface bubbling underneath the rubber there. Something else to rub down though. I'm thinking this side is so nearly there now. I've put so many layers of gear on now. Sanded it back, another layer, sanded it back, blah 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 blah, but it's nearly straight now, I think. Just taking off all the mechanisms for the sliding door now. Still yet to take the door handle etc off, but need a good clean and tidy up. And there's the rear panels for inside the rear of the bus. A little bit more filler and rubbing down work to be done, but I'll give them another coat of primer when it comes to doing the rest of it. I'm going to get on with a bit more sanding to make it better than it was, and I'll see you on the next one.